plan for today is I have an interview with a bridal journalist, helping out a student, and then also I have a design consultation and a dress to finish. I'm trying to do all of that before 4. So we started very early, bright and early, and I'm ready to get started. First up, I have the interview. So I need to prepare myself, my space for that. They're also going to be taking pictures of my space. So I'm going to get ready for that. How I want to show the world what I do, and in a sense I just pushed my products out there, but I didn't share the story behind why I designed it in that way.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Okay, cool. I think that was okay. Thank you.
Warm it up. Every opportunity that I get to warm up my bowl.
Right. Hi! We are now in my sister's studio. Sister! This is my sister, Salima Ali. As you see here, return Salima Ali is here. I'm actually so excited. I'm here all the time, but today I get to be here as like a client. And she has to make whatever my heart desires.
Yeah, that brooch, like you see that cut, you know, like, so brooch was more in fashion back then when they would have loads of like tailoring. So I feel like we should source something that has that kind of like hardware brooch style. I don't even know what's type of gold embellishment hardware. Gold hardware, I don't know. Okay. As a dress is like,
Oh my
like transform it into something else.
Oh, I love that. What is it?
We are out on a spontaneous day out in London.
Yeah.
And we don't know where we're going, but we're looking for food right now.
Yeah.
We're walking towards Portobello Road Market. Never actually been there before, so we're going to see what there is there. And there's probably definitely cute cafes and somewhere to get a nice hot drink. So that's what we're going to do now. So we just finished no, we didn't just finish. We came back from Notting Hill Gate and we are now in Sloane Square.
Walking slow.
Walking slowly.
Did you get my joke?
Yeah. Going to Knightsbridge and then going to Harrods to have a little walk around and see if we can find something to eat. Are you hungry?
For that £19 straw.
Yeah. So we're gonna see. Mayo. You know, this is like a weird angle, but I feel like it's cute.
I like it. The light, it's so weird because the light. How's
we just do something that is about them. We're sort of with this sort of thought that shows end up as you see it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, maybe is there a space where you can just do something that feels sort of not commercial or something. And the sense of excitement that you get from.
Thank you for bringing me to this talk. If it was for me, I'd be in my bed. But it was good.
for me, so.
So you know, sometimes when you go to a talk, it's not even what the person is saying, but it's what the conversation is making you think about. So yeah, I think there was like some really interesting discussion and also some interesting approaches that she had to her practice, which made me think about maybe you can approach your practice in this way, or actually don't be afraid to approach your practice in this way.
Are you talking about like the things about the consumer? About
I think about the
I wrote that
consumer,
down, yeah.
about like how she approaches her casting, about how she, like the perfectionist thing, where it's like actually we want to include all of the imperfections, like you want to see all of that in it as well. I'm really like getting used to this vlogging thing and like documenting the process and talking through the process. I feel like sometimes what I find hard is in fashion, loads of times you are working on things before it needs to be released, and you don't want to show the process or put it out there unless you know it's going to be right, or unless you know you're going to give it to the audience. But I think, why not show a bit more of the process? Why not show it before it's done? Obviously bearing in mind that we're not going to share everything, but I think there's so much beauty in the process and in like the story of putting it all together. So that's what I'm thinking about and feeling when I'm going through editing and putting these vlogs together, and see what I can share on what I'm working on. Plan for today is, so I've just got in and I was going through some content, I was going through some paperwork and finalizing some designs, And what I've got left to do is I'm finalizing some marketing for the upcoming collection. Then I'm going to visit my designer friend who is not far from me. It's so nice to have a friend who works in the same industry as you, because you can share the same struggles, you can complain about the same things, but also share the same joys, and also like share that kind of contact. And I feel like sometimes, yes, when we work in the same industry, there may be competition, or there may be I don't know, sometimes I find in London loads of people don't want to work together if you're in the same industry. But from watching documentaries like Balenciaga, I found that a lot of the great designers, they were actually friends and they had a healthy competition for each other. So I definitely think that sometimes we need to communicate more and we need to share, because we are actually in the same industry. So why are we isolating ourselves? What I'm going to do is I'm going to meet her. I had some jeans that I needed her to alter for me. I can actually alter them myself, like I can sew, but there's some things that I actually don't want to do, even though I know how to do it. So I prefer to delegate, because she started on the side of her brand alterations and fixing service. So I'm going to support her business in that way. And then also, what are we going to do? Oh, she knows another designer who is giving away fabric rolls for free. And she saw some of the fabrics that she thought that is a bit of Salima. So I'm going with her to have a check on if I would like those fabrics. Then she's going to bring them over to my studio. And then funny enough, this is the first time that she's going to see my studio. I don't know, I feel like we arranged to see each other's studios, and then time went by and I didn't realize that she hasn't been here. So she's gonna come, we're gonna have coffee, we're gonna have a chat and have a little catch up. And finally, I think there was something else. After that, I have some patterns to finalize, store. I have an intern coming in next week, so I need to prepare the work for that. And then also I'm doing filming tomorrow. So I think I need to go home because I need to like refresh my hair. I absolutely love this style, but I think I want my natural hair for my filming. So we're gonna see how that goes. Okay, so I'm on my way to see Asia now, and it's actually so nice. The weather is so nice. Today it said it was gonna rain. I think it did trickle a bit, but the sun is shining. Every time I'm in my atelier, the sun is always there for me. I just take it as God smiling down on me, and he does that quite often. So yeah, it's quite nice to go out for a walk and go to a fellow founder and have a little break, because sometimes, especially when you're doing your business and you're making the product, you're literally working 24/7. And to have a founder that is not too far from me, even though we both have busy schedules, it's nice to like step away and meet each other. And sometimes a little change in your routine does good for you. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am a couple minutes early, like 3 minutes early. So I don't want to be late, but I don't want to be too early because I don't like encroaching on people's time. So I'm trying to make sure that I arrive at the time that we said. So yeah, I'm just slowing down around the corner. Hi.
Take it off so you can say there was a new person working in the atelier.
Oh no. Okay, so I went to see the fabrics and I didn't end up taking any of them. I've made a vow to not take fabrics unless I know exactly what I'm going to do with it, because my storage is full and my studio is full of fabrics. So I need to really think about what I'm going to do before I collect them. One thing that I've realized from like vlogging your day or your week is that loads of the things that you say that you're going to do, you don't get to do it because life doesn't necessarily go as you plan. This morning when I got ready, it was freezing cold and raining like proper London weather. So I got my jumpers back out and put my roll neck on, and it said it was going to rain, and right now it is sunny and I'm so hot because I'm walking around. So luckily I have a top under that I can change into and take this jumper off so it doesn't look, so I don't get too hot, and then I can make that switch. Okay, so I am back and I'm back and I'm going to change into this top that is way more appropriate for the sun of this weather right now. I make like a square rectangle in it, and then I cut this bit away, and that bit away is the bit that's raw to get rid of.
Then this is your best solution.
Yeah.
This is your best solution.